Time's up. Let's do this. You Jenkins. See if I remember how to do this fight.
I don't want a spider GF. I think they're disgusting and overrated.
Okay, well, I died. I don't remember how to do this fight.
Does she have modeled nipples?
I don't think so.
So can we get She Says of Boundary Break Frame to take the camera outside her hair and see if she has nipples?
About
Can we get She Says on this show? That'd be fun.
About Pan Pizza Rebel Taxi.
I think he enjoys titties. Do you?
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Have you ever seen any Wham City comedy projects?
Huh?
Have you seen any projects made by the creative collective Wham City Comedy?
No, I don't think I've ever heard of that.
Interesting.
And if I have, and I just forget, please refresh my memory.
They're just a collective. They do like tours and stuff. I guess they're kind of an improv group. They do other stuff too. They have not recently, but they a while back they were doing stuff for Adult Swim. Like they made This House Has People in It. They made Unedited Footage of Bear. They made Cry of Man, which is my favorite because I think it's funny.
Oh, well, no, I can't say I've ever heard of these guys then. None of their work sounds even vaguely familiar to me.
Also, I referenced Alan Tutorial earlier, and one of the main people of Wham City Comedy made Alan Tutorial. And I don't know. I think they're really talented. They're really good at doing like atmospheric horror. Like they're not a strictly horror thing, but they're because they're called Wham City Comedy. It's kind of like black comedy almost.
Hold on, are those rocks or egg sacs?
They're egg sacs.
That's disgusting.
Look what crawled out of my egg sac.
You know what I like about machines? They do what they're told. Follow their programming.
Will he say roboticized in the next one?
I hope he does. But I cut you off. What were you going to say?
I was just talking about Wham City Comedy, and I think we should watch some of their projects sometime. Most of them are on YouTube.
Did they make Too Many Cooks?
Yes.
They did?
Yeah, that's Wham City Comedy.
Interesting. I know Too Many Cooks.
They did Too Many Cooks.
Remember when people like tried to analyze that, and Adult Swim had to tweet, "No, we just wanted to make something to scare people at 4 a.m."
What's the point?
When did that come out?
Too Many Cooks?
Yeah.
Like 2014, 2013.
It's one of those things where you didn't pick up your souls.
I only had like 300. God damn. I really don't remember how to do this fight. It's been so long.
So, is her hitbox where the girl's looking at you or where the spider's looking at you?
They're both. They're one being.
Okay. How did Quelaag make this place? Because the place outside is... Sorry. I'm burping. Sorry. Because the place outside is also covered in her webs. So did she just cover the marsh in her webs and then move into this gross cave?
She weaved this. Well, because she's one of the Chaos Witches.
There's more?
Yeah, because there's the witch. What's her fucking name? Did I have a hitbox? Oh no, she's spitting lava. Okay, I missed. I'm kicking Bean right now.
Why is she... phase 2?
No.
Not...
Fuck! That's what I was afraid of.
Is that just an instant kill attack every time?
No, it's just magic attacks are really strong in this game. There's a demon boss later who does magic attacks, and it's almost always one of his most powerful moves. I have to keep using my humanities.
That's great to hear.
So I have to keep summoning May or Mildred. I can do the fight without her. Maybe I should just try to do it without her, because I was doing pretty good against her. Like, pretty good damage. And Manate or Mildred is mostly just a meat shield anyways. She doesn't do much damage against the boss.
Then why even summon her?
Because she's a meat shield. She'll aggro the boss, and you can just hit her.
So, Mildred... Quelaag is one of those things, but big, right? Not Shrek. Not Shrek, those things.
She made them. I think they're her brood.
They're her babies?
Maybe? I don't know.
So does that mean when they get older, they'll grow a human?
No, because she's special, because she's a Chaos Witch.
So is she a witch that asphyxiated herself onto one of those beasts?
No, she mutated, because I think the lore... I forget her damn name. There was one... Okay... We're getting into Dark Souls lore now. Go watch Vatty video. He's better at this than I am. I don't remember a lot, and I haven't recapped on my Dark Souls lore in quite a while. But so there were four, not three. There were 4 people or beings who who like got the power of the first flame when
Got the power, flame power
of when it first came, and because in the Age of Darkness there was Gwen, there was Nito, there was the witch whose name I forget, and then there was the pygmy who was apparently just supposed to be like the representation of humanity. Okay, I missed.
You can do it. You didn't summon Mildred.
I said I was gonna try and do it without her. God, I keep missing.
Come on, you can do it. What are the pro strategies to use against her?
Know when she's gonna do her magic attack, because
Is it telegraphed?
Kind of, but like she'll like pause and do that, and she'll either start spitting lava or something. I don't know. I think I don't remember all the tricks for this boss fight. It's been a very long time since I've done this one in particular. Like most of the early ones, I'm really good at because I remember them really easily. But Quelaag is one I'm not super familiar with.
Is that a fire sword?
Yeah, it's a chaos blade. Chaos and fire are different, even though chaos is fire magic.
Damn,
I got trapped between the lava and her sword.
Talk about a rock in a hot place. Get it?
And eventually what happened...
Because the fire's hot and she's hot?
The main conflict of the series, or at least this game, and Dark Souls 3...
If you have to explain a joke, it's not funny. Yeah?
Is that the Age of Darkness... Is the whole point of the world is that things come in cycles. Because right now we're living... Or I guess before there was an Age of Light. And the Age of Darkness is coming because the first flame was going out. But everyone who was living in the Age of Light, so Gwen, Nito, most of the people, they didn't want the Age of Darkness to come back. Because that means their time is over. And so the witch, I really forget her name. I'm gonna feel stupid when I learn it. It doesn't really matter. It's not super important. The point is, she tried to make a fake first flame to keep it going, but it messed up horribly, which eventually made chaos magic and started spawning the demons.
I see.
And it started spawning the demons, and it turned all her and all her daughters into horrible beasts like Quelaag here.
I see.
And eventually Gwen just sacrificed himself to light the first flame again, to artificially extend the world of the light, the Age of Darkness, the Age of Light, artificially extend it, and now you have to go find them and artificially extend it yourself. So
Can you go kill those guys, please?
No, you're not supposed to kill them.
You're not? Well, it hurts me to see them suffer so much.
They're vibing.
I don't think that they are. Purple moss?
Here's poison. I don't want to have to deal with it when I'm fighting her. Okay.
You again? Figured you have learned your lesson.
So that's why she's a beast, because her mom, the witch whose name I forget, tried to artificially create the first flame and instead created the chaos magic.
So what, now she's just vengeful?
Well, she's trying to... Everyone just hates you because you're an undead. You're a stupid little man.
Why doesn't anyone ever give you a chance? Why don't they ever just try to talk it out with you first? Instead of just attacking on sight.
What's his face? Frompt does. The weird snake guy we're going to meet after we kill this woman.
Is he off?
No! Okay,
You survived!
Yeah, it does a lot of damage, though. I just...
Heal. I
want to trigger her attack and then heal.
You know what she reminds me of?
You can't trick me anymore. Yeah?
The Great Fairy in Twilight Princess, who was completely naked, but her hair covered her tits too in the exact same spot.
I mean, it's a pretty common trope.
What, having your hair cover your boobs?
Yeah, okay, see, it's kind of telegraphed. That also wasn't the same attack.
So, are those just many eyes on that spider, or are they boils?
I think they're eyes.
Because that's terrible to look at.
I think I got her. I don't want to get caught in the lava again.
I think one more good attack ought to do it. Oh, did you do it?
No, I need one more. Don't jump away. Trash back here.
Die!
No, she's dead.
Look at her as she dies.
Got the soul of Quelaag.
I was hoping her bodies would like separate and fall apart.
No.
It'd be all cool. They'd explode.
One of the beginner strats that a lot of people recommend is using the soul of Quelaag to make chaos blades of some sort.
Yeah.
Because Ornstein and Smo, who are notoriously really hard for beginners, are weak to fire. And chaos magic counts as a fire attack.
Interesting.
So they're like, oh, because you can't get fire pre-Ornstein Smell. You have to do it. It's something you unlock afterwards, but you can use Chaos Blade, which is the same thing.
I see.
It's one of the strats, but mostly everyone just recommends you go Pyromancer.
That's the. Did you say beginner strat?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, cutscene. Let's watch.
And we just rang the second bell of awakening.
So are we on our quest? I know you've told me this a dozen times, and you've told me this a dozen times in the videos, but it's been like 4 months since we recorded.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ringing the bells to notify everyone you're on your way to relight the flame?
Yeah, see? Because these guys heard the bells, so now they're opening the gate to Sen's Fortress, which is at the end there's a portal to Anor Londo.
Why didn't they just open the fortress when you rang the bell the first time?
So you have to ring both.
Mm-hmm. Is that guy visible from the map?
I don't
Or is
think
he only
so.
in cutscenes?
Well, he doesn't look like he's there.
That's true. He looks like he's cut out.
Got a homeward bone?
What happens if you fall through that hole?
I think you die.
Well, where are you supposed to go? Just backtrack all the way through?
Well, you got a homeward bone, and also we can go in here.
Homeward bone.
Come on, one of these is a fake wall. Is it this one? Okay, never mind. It's not real, I guess. Whatever.
Homeward bone, what does that do? Take you to the Firelink Shrine?
Take you to the last bonfire you rested at. In Dark Souls 3, it either takes you back to Firelink Shrine or the last bonfire you rested at. Also in Dark Souls 3, and I think Dark Souls 2, you have, and Bloodborne, and Sekiro, and I'm assuming the next ones they're going to make.
Every FromSoft game.
Every one after this, you can just warp from the beginning of the game. You can't do that in this one. And not Demon Souls, though. Demon Souls, I don't even think there's a warp in
Why aren't you
Demon
supposed
Souls
to kill those guys?
I don't know, because they aggro on you. You don't want to deal with them.
But they seem so weak and pathetic.
I don't want to mess with them, though.
Alright.
Well, they deserve it.
Made your point. Guy.
Try and mess these guys up.
Don't do it and lose all your souls. They outnumber you 3-1.
There's also bugs.
So where to next?
What's this? To the Sen's Fortress.
Okay. Where is that?
Over by Andre.
Oh, okay. What to do next?
I wonder what's next.
If you could ask Robbie Rotten one question, what would it be?
The character?
Yes, of course the character.
I'd ask him what his backstory is. And why he is lazy and wants everyone to be lazy.
I think it's just because it's fun.
He's right, but
It's fun to be lazy.
I need to know his motivations.
His only motivation is that he has no motivation.
He obviously has enough
That's an
motivation
interesting
to.
character study.
He obviously has enough motivation to dress up as elaborate characters and pull off ruses consistently. Might I add?
Yeah, but it's funny. Is it time to level up?
Let's get out of here. Oh, how many shards do I have?
Now that you've killed Quelaag, who's gonna rule over this horrible swamp?
No one. There's no one here to rule over.
There's the beasts.
What beasts? Beasts don't need a ruler. And animals never had a war. So who's the real animal?
How do you know animals never had a war? You're telling me... Well, the lion is the king of the jungle. King has had to have fought some battles in order to become king.
Yeah, there's no war.
Established territory.
They also don't live in the jungle.
How do you know?
Because they don't. They live in the savannah.
And why are they called king of the jungle?
Because people are idiots.
Well, it's a jungle out there.
Okay. I've heard they got fun and games.
They have everything you need in the jungle.
There's the Jungle Book.
I would like to be welcome to the jungle.
Right,
how did he not hit you there?
Missed. He hit me with that one though.
Have you ever read the original Jungle Book?
No.
Well, it differs greatly from the Disney movie. For one, there's no talking, singing orangutan. Also, Mowgli kills everyone in the Man Village.
Good.
Which is closest anyone's ever gotten to is the Chuck Jones adaptation. But
Chuck Norris.
But even then, he didn't go all the way by having Mowgli and the wolves and everyone else kill all the men. Disney invented Shere Khan.
So there needs to be an antagonist. Need one antagonist.
The antagonist was the men.
Exactly, but they couldn't do
itself.
that because the whole point was he wanted to go to the Man Village. They couldn't make the men the antagonist.
Yeah, instead it ended up with him being horny for some Indian woman. Indian girl, I guess. You ever forget that Mowgli's Indian?
I mean, that's where tigers are from.
Tigers are from India?
Yeah, they're an Indian animal. They don't really exist anywhere else, I think.
You know there's over 10,000 captive tigers in America and only about 4,000 in the wild?
Pretty fucked up. There's African elephants. There's Indian. You know the only reason there's elephants in India is because what's his face, Alexander the Great, took them there.
Mm-hmm. Alexander the Great, a man far known. I feel like this is not taught or brought up enough in history books. A man so powerful that he conquered Rome, what was Greece. I don't think it was Greece anymore. Egypt, India. Every single nation on Earth, he conquered them while doing nothing but drinking beer and having sex daily.
He's a classic. He's a tactician.
He was taught by
Shang Tzu.
Sophocles?
No, I don't know.
Sophocles? What is his name?
I don't know. Who are you talking about?
Who are the three main philosophers?
There's Aristotle. There's what's his name?
Who taught Aristotle?
I don't know.
Starts with an S. Socrates.
Socrates, yeah.
And Alexander the Great was taught by Socrates, thought he was lame, so he dropped out, and then conquered his village just to be funny. And he realized that, I'm kind of good at conquering. So he just conquered the entire world, and he would have ruled for 100 years if he didn't contract every STD known to man. That man was laying pipe daily. You don't understand, man.
Because he was, wouldn't you?
He had so much pang. He went to Pound Town every other night, dude.
Every other night, every other day, every other hour.
He had so much sex, it was unreal. I bet you could trace your ancestry back to him.
I mean,
you could trace your ancestry back to Rome.
I was gonna say, aren't 14% of the people alive right now in some way related to Genghis Khan?
Yeah, am I thinking either it was interesting fact, I was about to bring that up. It was either Genghis Khan or Attila the Hun that raped and had sex with so many people, more than half the population of China is related.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's either Attila the Hun or Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan, because Genghis Khan is the one that conquered the entire world.
Attila the Hun is the guy who kept messing with the Romans.
Yeah, Genghis Khan conquered the entire world.
Fun fact, you want to know why Rome fell?
Because there were too many Germans.
You're half right. Everyone says Rome fell because they were too successful, which they were. But Rome was too successful because they hired Germanic mercenaries and they didn't care. So instead of protecting Rome, they pillaged Rome. So they said, okay, we need to get you guys out of here. So they split Rome in half. Eastern Rome became the Byzantine Empire, or the Ottoman Empire, one of those. Western Rome fell because they were conquered by a German king. But because the German people were nomadic, they conquered Rome and then said, oh, wait, now what? They
were barbarians because they are pretty funny ancient Rome. They were barbarians just as they went barbar.
Yeah.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. But the German king conquered Rome, and then he was like, "Oh wait, now what? We're nomadic. We have no idea how to rule a nation, let alone a town, because they didn't have towns. So it's like,
they were
okay,
a nomadic tribe.
We have conquered literally the most powerful people in the world at that point in time, and they have no idea what to do.
I can use my great club one-handed, by the way.
Wow. Powerful.
Which means I can put my shield back on.
I don't even think I ever had a shield. I don't even think I need it.
You had a shield at the very beginning.
I don't need it.
I remember you used a shield when you fought that gold guy.
Oh, yeah. Because I was parrying him back then.
Mm-hmm.
I should go back to parrying. It's a pretty good strat. Especially when I have this funny club.
So
I wouldn't come over there if I was you.
Oh! Snake Men? What is hurting them?
Well, that snake ain't talking anymore.
How did he get hurt? Did he bite himself?
No, there's a trap right there. This is one of the most notorious places in the game.
I like the source ragdoll physics.
Because there's traps here. There's a lot of traps, and on your first time playing that, there's almost no way to know where they all are. So the first time playing this area, it's hell, and then every other time after that, it's not so much hell, but it's pretty hell because it's a lot of tight corridors. If you fall, it's a pretty good chance you'll die. There's this.
This looks fun. This looks fun and easy to navigate.
But you know what you're doing. It's alright.
Lightning arrows? Was that a lightning arrow?
No, that's a magician.
Was that a magician? Was that a lightning mage? A lightning mage just shoot by lizard warrior?
He's dead.
This area seems Very strange.
It's just Sen's fortress.
Who is Sen? Is he a big lizard man?
I don't know who Sen is.
Is it never explained?
I don't know. I don't know who Sen is.
I expect you to know everything. You're the guy.
I don't know. I don't even know if Sen is a character. It may just be a concept.
Is that a cobra snake that is also a lightning mage with 4 arms?
Oh no.
Who is this man? Someone come get your cobra. Someone come get Nagi from Riki Tiki Tavi. Is it Nagi?
I don't know. I haven't read Riki Tiki Tavi since I was like in 5th grade.
Didn't you ever watch the movie?
No.
That was one of the first movies I ever watched.
We were like 1 year. Okay, I got Large Titanite started. I can go back and reinforce my Great Club when I inevitably die here.
Great.
Great news.
Oh, he's just sitting there. What are you doing? Why? Why'd you do that? Why'd you aggro him? He was just posted up. He was having a good day. He didn't even he didn't aggro when you landed next to him. He didn't care.
Yeah, that's what I think of you.
Is it because there's a hidden wall, so he has to die?
No, look, this is what I think of.
Thanks. What a meaningless attack.
It's for kicking enemies off of ledges.
Mm.
Well, that's what you